Wow. Hi. Hi.
You guys look so cute.
One, two. Hey, it's KATSEYE.
All right, we're gonna do a congratulatory round for all of you because they just landed their first Billboard Hot 100 entry with Gnarly. Yes. And their first ever Video Music Award for the Push Performance of the Year. Congratulations and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so the last few weeks have obviously been a whirlwind. The last few weeks and months, you had Gnarly, the VMAs, the Gap campaign. Yes. You're all looking fabulous in your Gap denim today. I did a little outfit change because I had to match, guys. So if you had to pick, what's been a favorite memory from this epic run?
I think the VMAs.
Yeah,
Like
agreed.
what? That was really insane, and it was so amazing to see that our hard work is paying off, and yeah, it was insane.
I would say maybe Lollapalooza as well. It was cute. It was so fun, so fun.
So at the VMAs, you guys obviously met a lot of other great artists and people. Any favorites that you ran into?
Ariana Grande. Yeah, for me, I'd say J Balvin. I met him backstage. Latin artist. I started crying. Yeah.
I got to see Lady Gaga.
That's amazing. So one of the coolest things about KATSEYE is that you're a group, but you're obviously not a monolith at all. You each bring something totally different when it comes to fashion, vibe, and identity. So how are you evolving your personal style while becoming part of a collective?
I think you want to go ahead?
I'll add on.
I think one of our favorite parts about spending so much time with each other and being in a group is that we kind of get to influence each other. And so it's so cool to see our individual styles sort of like getting sharper and sharper with each of us at the same time kind of coordinating. So it's like, I feel like I had a vision for myself when I first entered KATSEYE, and then I got like pieces of like each of the girls into it and like their influence and all the fashion people that we hang out with. So it's kind of like getting like fine-tuned and, you know, richer.
I also feel like our cultures play a big influence into how we dress. Like when it comes to jewelry, even clothing, like we're all very detailed, I would say, in our fashion, like down to the textures and glam and everything. Like I love to wear my own necklace, my bindi.
Yes.
Megan wears her jade bracelet. Manon wears her waist beads. Like Danny wears so much jewelry. Everybody has like a special individuality and like thing that they bring to each outfit. And I feel like it's a big thing for us. Like every magazine, every shoot that we've ever done, like we make sure to keep those things with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very important to us.
So why is it important to keep that cultural representation in your artistry?
I think when we grew up, we didn't get to see that much representation, like in ads, walking on the street, like on billboards. We didn't really get to see that much. Yeah. And I keep saying this, but that's like my favorite part about KATSEYE is that anyone can look at us and like see herself in us. So our cultures is something we always want to represent. We're like so unapologetic about it. And that's what's needed. We're all so different in this world, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
I love that. And since you mentioned your various cover shoots, of course, I have to mention your Teen Vogue cover shoot, which was so much fun. If you guys, oh yeah, we've got the posters. We've been selling the posters. Everybody's holding them up. And our B Oyster has been working the merch booth all day. B, I don't know if you're here close, but everybody has to give a shout out to B because she took those photos. And she did an amazing job. Yes. So your fans connect with how open and authentic that you all are too. Was that level of openness, did it kind of come naturally to you, or is it something that you're still learning how to navigate?
I think that it's honestly very natural. I think that we've tried to be a little bit more closed off and like more like, you know what I mean? But it's just not authentic. And I think we're all very loud or very unapologetically ourselves. And like when we come together, our friendship is such a mess and it's like so chaotic. And I think we decided that we don't want to hide that. And like we want to use that as part of our brand and put that in our music. And yeah, it's our relationship and dynamic with each other is very special to us.
Has there been a moment with a fan that made you stop and realize just how much that kind of like identity and cultural representation that you're talking about means to them?
Yeah, I think there's been moments where, like, I was in Korea and a fan came up to me and she started speaking Spanish in Korea. And that was just, like, really cool. And to be able to represent my Latin culture and all of our cultures is such an honor. But I think we take that very seriously, and we just think it's so, so, so important to represent where each and every one of us come from.
Yoonchae, do you have any favorite memories from the past couple of weeks?
Favorite memories. Oh yeah, VMA. VMA. Oh, and also I met the fan in front of the Gap store, and she was dancing Gap this milkshake, and I was like, oh my god, she's dancing our Gap dance.
It's literally everywhere. It's crazy how widespread that's been. Megan, what's that been like for you?
It's been crazy seeing everything, especially online, especially with like the Gap, VMA, everything. It's just so heartwarming and everything. Actually, like, we literally, similar to Yoonchae, I went to go visit the Gap store at the Grove maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I saw so many people taking pictures at the big, like, outside picture. It was so cool, yeah.
That's amazing. So, Lara and Megan, Lara, earlier this year you shared that you're queer, and Megan, you came out as bisexual. Yes. This is why I love this crowd. It's so supportive. It's the best. Yes. I love it. Now, that is not, okay, this is just amazing.
We love the game.
Okay. Now, this is not something that we often see in the K-pop world, though. Obviously, you guys are bigger than that, but not in the K-pop world. So what has the response been like? Obviously, we see it in this room. But what do you feel like the response has been like since you opened up publicly, and has it shifted the way that you are moving through the industry as artists?
Yeah, the response has been so heartwarming and welcoming. I've just felt so loved the second that I decided to come out as bisexual. Yeah, I literally could not be more grateful for the response that we've both gotten from everyone, from the icons, from the internet. I was definitely scared, especially like what you said in the industry. It's like you don't really see it as often, but yeah, everyone was so, so loving, and I couldn't be more grateful and thankful for every one of you guys. Thank you.
I felt like it was important to share that part of myself and you as well. Like, I think that there isn't enough representation, especially in the space that we're in, especially being brown, like everything adding on to it. It was something that I really, really, really felt like I wanted to and kind of needed to share at some point. Like, being queer and liking women has always been a very, very big part of my identity and something that I've been very proud of and like very sure of my whole life. So I feel like it was kind of necessary to share that and help people. And so many of you guys have told both of us that since, like, you've been able to come out to your families and come out in general, and that just like warms my heart. That's all we want to do is help you guys and inspire you to be yourself. So I love you. Thank you.
You're also very outspoken for trans rights, which is very important. So why is that important to you? Why is that important to you all?
Our team is like very diverse too. We work with a lot of people in the queer community. So, sorry. So, you know, we love everyone. We don't think there's any shame about anything. We want to represent everyone. We want to make everyone feel represented and know that they're okay just the way they are. So yeah, love is love.
Okay, you're also with each other all the time, right? On tour, sometimes at home, and interviews like this. So how do you make space for yourselves while being part of a team?
Ooh, there's no space, guys. Let's break it. No, I feel like we are with each other all the time, but I feel like whenever there's like a little break or when we go home, I think, especially when we go home, I think that's the chance we have to just wind down and be in our room by ourselves, self-care, go to bed, talk to our family, talk to our friends outside of KATSEYE, and then, you know, watch a movie maybe by ourselves. But definitely I think some self-care and alone time is very important. But at the same time, like, I love them so much. We are like sisters, we're like a family, because we constantly are always with each other, and we used to live with each other too, like all of us, like in one house. So it was a little chaotic, and sometimes we would like be like, okay, who's gonna do their laundry first? Okay, you need to do your chore and you need to clean your dishes. But it was so cute, and we always get along, and if not, like, we'll make it right. But we're family, and we love each other so much. But yeah, it's very important to take some time alone as well.
So speaking of self-care and unwinding and just kind of getting your downtime, do you have any favorite shows that you're watching? Do you have a comfort movie that you go back to?
Okay, wait, I just have to say, right now, I'm so into The Summer I Turned Pretty.
And you're happy. You're happy with the ending, right? Yes. Are we happy with the ending?
Yes.
Wait! I didn't see it yet.
You don't know the ending?
I'm on episode 2 of the new season.
What are you talking about?
So I know Jeremiah just cheated on Belly. So
Wait! Stop!
What if somebody here didn't even start the season?
Let's just move on. Let's move on.
Wait, I'm kidding. It was a joke. Jeremiah didn't do that.
Okay.
But Team Belly all the way, no matter what.
Yes, Team Belly. We are Team Belly, for sure. I'm obsessed with this. We had the cast here last year, actually, and it was amazing. Yes, it was amazing. But we're going to need a follow-up interview when you're all caught up, because we're going to need the reactions, for sure. I love that. Any other favorite comfort shows or movies?
I watch Sex and the City.
Yes.
It's like one of my favorite shows, yeah.
Yes.
Have you done your quizzes? Who's who?
I'm Carrie.
She's Carrie.
Samantha.
Samantha mix. Like,
Sophia's like Charlotte.
She's
Charlotte, yeah.
I think.
Manon is... She can be Carrie.
She can be Carrie.
Manon's like Carrie, sometimes Charlotte.
Yeah.
Like
and
vibes.
then Yoonchae is also
Charlotte.
Because of your calm, like Charlotte.
Wait, you think I'm calm?
No, you're Charlotte, yeah.
You give Charlotte.
Or
Charlotte's
Miranda.
Very, like, she has her shit together.
Charlotte and Miranda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, who am I?
Miranda, Samantha mix.
Miranda, Samantha.
Okay.
Yeah, mix.
Okay, I love that. All right, you have an upcoming tour. Very exciting. This is your first headlining run across the U.S. Congratulations. What is the part that you can't stop daydreaming about?
I think just meeting new icons and also traveling new places. That's been one of my dreams, to travel the world, and there's so many places that we haven't been to. We're going to Mexico, and I'm so excited, but mainly just because the venues are smaller, so we're definitely going to be able to just have more intimate moments with our icons and new icons that we haven't met or seen yet.
Is there something that you're planning for this tour that icons might not be expecting?
Yes.
That you can tease?
Yes.
Ooh. You'll definitely see something new.
You're obviously all naturals at this, but how do you find the discipline or the confidence or the energy to show up as a pop star on days when you might not feel like a pop star?
You take it.
I think that we're very reliant on each other, and we're very like, we always fall on each other every time something is happening individually. I think that we always like to sort of like come together and just like, if we need to open up, we're each other's safe space. And we're really lucky that we're like not doing this alone, especially when we're on stage. There are times when we get a little like, oh my God, I'm on stage, like what's going on? There's so many icons. And then once we lock eyes with one member, it's so grounding every single time. And we're always like passing energy to one another. So we're really, 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 really lucky that we really are best friends, and we really are sisters. So no matter what could be going on, once one person says that they need somebody, we all come into the room. We all will like stop whatever we're doing and make sure that we're all okay.
Yeah. I also feel like there are so many days I feel like when we're not feeling very confident about ourselves, and I also feel like that's also the reality of being a woman, and then also growing up. Like, you wake up just not feeling yourself, and I feel like we are so public, and also how we look is such a big part of our brand, and it's so important to people. And I feel like we sometimes have to use things like meditation, affirmations, like writing down like love letters to myself, things like that, to really get my day started. Like, I have a whiteboard in my room because we're also so tired. So sometimes I need to like read something motivating to get out of bed. And I have something on my whiteboard that's like you're the shit. Like, you're the shit. Like wake up. Like, wake up, give today your all, even if you don't feel like it. And also, I think we have a responsibility to you guys. Like, we love our icons, so we want to make you guys happy and perform our best for you every day. So, yeah, but trust me, we resonate with that, and we understand.
Now, you've obviously had this epic run this year. I'm sure that you probably feel like you have no privacy most or all of the time. What has it been like navigating that change for you, that like when you go out in public now, you're probably going to be recognized?
I think that's something we knew that was gonna come sooner or later. So it's not really surprising, and I feel like we're all doing a good job adjusting to it, given how young we are. Yeah, it's just something that comes with it, but also the icons are really respectful, honestly, and like they will understand if maybe like sometimes we don't want to take a picture because we don't have makeup on. So, it's okay, I think.
That's great. What would you tell somebody who is just starting out, who might feel like the dream is way out of reach?
Trust me, I grew up in the smallest town in Switzerland. I would have never thought that I could be here, so it's possible for anyone. So don't listen to anyone who has like doubts. Believe in yourself and push through it, and yeah.
I think also a good one is you have to kind of get uncomfortable a little bit and try new things to really like learn and like find yourself. I definitely had a phase like during Dream Academy where I was like really frustrated and exhausted, and I had to like just like kind of get weird, get uncomfortable, try new things. And I think that is the best advice I could give because it helped a lot. And you just learn from it. Yeah.
I also think just like not being too hard on yourself. I feel like, especially all six of us, we came from a survival show, so I think we all kind of had our time with being a perfectionist, but I feel like once you start letting that side of you go and like just fully sending it, kind of what Danny says, like that's when you see yourself grow the most. And yeah, I mean, you just have to get out of your own head.
Yeah, you have to be like okay with being a little cringe, I think.
Yes.
I feel like we all had to learn that's not, to be cringe is to be
Cringe is to be
free.
free.
Like, You have to be okay with that and like not being your best. Like, you know, like it's like when you learn how to sing, like you're gonna sound terrible until you start sounding good. And when you make music, it's gonna be bad until you start making good music. Like, you can't let people's idea of you or doubts of you stop you, and like you have to keep putting yourself out there. And I think it's something that we all really had to learn and teach ourselves how to do, and to not let people's opinions stop us. So yeah.
You're saying that about singing, but I'm like, did you guys see the video that you posted singing a cappella, which was absolutely amazing? Yes, it was amazing. But I'm glad that you mentioned like opening yourself up to opinions and criticism. The reaction that we first saw to Gnarly was really interesting, maybe a little polarizing at first. So what has been your relationship with criticism? How do you take it in without letting it derail you?
I think just really trusting yourself and your art is what's important, and not letting anybody's opinion change your mind about your own creation. I think when it first came out, we kind of expected that reaction. But like even us, when we first heard Gnarly, we were like, oh, okay. But then we learned the choreo, and then we put it all together, and it came alive. And I think when we first went on stage and danced to our Gnarly song, I think that's when people kind of got it. And now look at Gnarly.
Now, beyond the music, what is something that you're really passionate about that fans maybe haven't seen yet?
Ooh, I think for me, oh, sorry, Sophia. I think for me, growing up, I always was really into fashion. Yeah. I like literally ever since I was a child, like I would experiment with my outfits all the time, and like this is why I love being in KATSEYE so much, because I get to like dress up all the time and get to work with like such amazing people. But literally when I was like 14, I went to fashion school in LA. So hopefully one day I get to do something with that, but yeah.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sophia, I feel like you were gonna say something too.
I was gonna say food. But actually though, almost every single time like all of us are enjoying some like treat, we're always like saying how we're glad that we're all foodies, and we kind of like appreciate food as like art and something that's enjoyable. But yeah, a lot of us are like very passionate about like food and trying new things, and yeah, we just like food.
I think there's so much, like we each kind of have our little things going on the side that we like hobbies. For me, it's like, it was my best friend Sophie is a producer, and she's a fire producer, and she used to take me on set with her to like be a PA, do the coffee runs and everything. So I really like being behind the scenes sometimes too, and maybe even like direct something one day. That would be cool.
Maybe one of your own music videos.
Yes, that would be so cool.
Oh, okay. For me, songwriting, for sure, and producing. Like, my sister Ria, and also my best friend. And then also my best friends Harry and Drew from school. They, like, really inspired me to start making music and, like, be really creative and really dive into R&B, which is, like, my favorite type of music. So, yeah, definitely want to do that one day and incorporate that into KATSEYE music, too.
Daniela and Yoonchae, any hobbies to share?
I think I love watching movies. And yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? I have so many, so I can't tell you everything. But I really love La La Land. Yeah, and I like to draw something like.
She's so good.
She's so
very,
good.
very well.
But I'm not gonna show you. But
She's amazing. Like,
No,
so
one day.
Oh.
You know what she'll do? She'll listen to a song and she'll draw what she hears in the song. And I'm like, how do you do that? No, one day y'all are gonna see her art. Like, we have to like keep like hyping her up because actually she's so like good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Danielle, I just want to make sure you answer too.
Okay, I mean, I used to act, I guess. I used to be in some commercials. And so I would love to like go on SNL or like just star in a movie or something. And then you guys know this, like I feel like my ballroom dancing is just something I grew up doing. So maybe like one day I would love to like be a judge on Dancing with the Stars. Like that is so cool. Yeah, anyway.
That's amazing. I love that. So you have been growing up in real time in front of the world. What helps you stay connected to who you were before all of this?
I think, do you wanna?
I feel like having like a close connection with my family. I feel like we've all been doing this for kind of like a while now, but I started when I was like 15, and then now I'm like 19. Oh my God, I almost forgot. I'm 19. So I don't know, I feel like we're all just such like young women in this industry, and it's like, it's kind of hard sometimes like with the internet and everything, but like staying connected with people that like truly care about you and know you and like will listen to you and like will ground you is like literally the best thing ever. And like even on our off days, like just sitting with yourself. Something that I've been doing recently is journaling, and I really like that. I feel like it keeps me really grounded and like centered.
Sophia or Manon, when are you gonna jump in?
I was gonna say the same thing as Megan. Like my friends, my family, they keep me humble. They will clock me.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same thing. The people who knew us before all of this happened, I think really will always remind us like who we are before this, why we do it, and that very driven and passionate girl that was there before Dream Academy, before KATSEYE, you know, because it's easy to kind of like be blinded by sort of things or forget things, but we're always, all of us are always spending time with our family and staying connected.
So earlier this week, we asked our audience, our readers, to submit some questions for you guys. So we're gonna do some fan questions as well. The first one is, how does it feel to know that you are an inspiration to thousands and thousands of young girls and people?
I could cry.
It's an honor.
It's such a big honor, and we take that role seriously. Like we don't take it lightly. It's a blessing, you know.
You guys are such big inspirations for me.
We love you. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God! When she was 12, she would steal her dad's phone and vote for us.
We love you so much.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I think what's also amazing is like the age range, right, of your fans, and it's across demographics. Of course, it's largely young people, but it is across demographics, from young to old. And my niece, who's 13, she actually texted me. She was like, "Do you know Lara? Do you know the KATSEYE girls?" And I was like, "I'm gonna meet them later this week in person." And she said, "Tell them that me and my best friend learned the gap dance, and we did it." And there's countless stories like that.
Please tell her we say hi.
I will. It's so cute. So what do you hope that KATSEYE stands for, not just for your fans now, but for future artists who are watching and who may be watching here today?
I think the power of representation, because honestly, I've never seen it before, and I think that it's so powerful. I think growing up, each one of us wanted something like this so bad in entertainment and in the media, and like, I wanted to see a hot American Indian girl that was like, you know what I mean? Like just being out there and being open, and like I really craved that, and I know the rest of us did. So there's so much power in that, and I want to inspire other artists, other brands. Manon was saying like a couple days ago, like to show the power of it and how it works, and like uplifting like other communities really works. Yeah.
To add on, I also think the power of girlhood, womanhood.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, people love to pin women against each other nowadays. So We want to, like that, girl, we stick together. We got to stick together, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's also something we really want to stand for.
What would you tell your younger selves if you could go back in time and tell them something?
I'm sure that we would all say that we're very proud of our younger selves for continuing to have that dream that they're holding on to and to continue to be their authentic self, because sort of touching back at the question before, we want to show people that we're proud to be authentically ourselves, whether it's our personality or our passion or representation, where we come from, you know, be proud to be Filipino, be proud to be who we are, all of us. And I just want to remind that little girl that she's going to be the one, you know, all of us, that is going to make that change, you know, and she should just keep doing what she's doing, you know, never give up and continue to spread kindness, you know, just be a good person, because that's what really brought all of us here.
That's amazing, thank you. All right, this next fan question is a little bit different, but I think you'll appreciate it. What eyeliner do you use?
I actually use black eyeshadow, and I use the Makeup by Mario one. I used to use Tartelette, like that was like OG Tartelette like thing, but I use eyeshadow, yeah.
I use the Glossier gel eyeliner, the liquid liner. I use it in black or brown. Yeah. Some days I mix it up, but I think today's brown. Can you check? Today's brown.
Dark brown.
Today's brown.
I use kajal, like Indian kajal, because it's the best. It's like so dark and black and pigmented. So literally any kajal off of Amazon is my favorite.
Any other beauty tips or tricks?
Yeah, I don't use like black. I use kind of like a dark gray, so it's a little softer. And I'm a little crazy. I don't like outline. I use like a pen marker right away, just like that. Because when I was learning, I used to like mark it out a little bit with an eyeshadow and then go over. But now I kind of just, and I learned a lot from Yoonchae, like how Yoonchae does her eyeliner. But yeah.
Sorry. I use I mix. I use gel. What is it called? Like gel eyeliner. Like pot. There's a pot eyeliner that you can use it from. Like cream. Yeah.
It's like you dip it with a brush.
Yeah.
And then you.
Yes. Yes, that's what it is.
Like
Yes,
pot
with
eyeliner.
That with eyeliner or something. Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one because this was just announced a couple days ago. What can we expect from Coachella?
I think we're not gonna play around. Like, we're gonna give you guys a show, like a proper show. Lara, I can't wait.
Finally, round two. Finally.
I mean, Lollapalooza was a good starting run, right? So tell me a little bit about that experience for you guys.
You said Lala? Okay, well, Lala was insane. Like, there was so many people. I think that was our biggest crowd ever yet. And that was our first time. That was like our Gabriella debut performance, our Gabriella dance break. I think we were so nervous, like, before going up on stage. I think by the third song, it felt like the stage was home. Like, it felt so comfortable. And then when we walked on the B stage, also, like, it felt so nice because I could, like, get closer to the audience. And we just had so much fun. Like, it was like a party up there.
Thanks.
We have some people here who went to Lolla and saw them? Yes, okay. Amazing. The icons, the super fans. So we talked a little bit about the Gap ad and how it went super, super viral. I think perhaps beyond anything you could have expected. What was your reaction just seeing it continue to spread and seeing like the millions and billions of views going up and up?
Surreal. Yeah, I think that doing the whole process of filming it and meeting up with all the dancers and working with the team, we were all like, wow, this is like huge. Like this is such a big thing that we're doing. But we like had a feeling that it was gonna sort of like be a big moment. But once it happened and everything was just skyrocketing, we were just like, what is going on? And everybody was doing it, and people that we follow were doing it, our friends and family, like all over the world, we saw different celebrities doing it, and we were just like, this is absolutely insane. And it was a big reminder again of our impact and what we can do with our influence as KATSEYE, you know, and it was a big moment for authenticity, like self-authenticity and celebration and representation.
What do you think it was about the ad that made it go so viral?
I think part of it was the choreography and the song Milkshake itself. The choreographer, he's so iconic, Robbie Blue. I love his style, and also just like Gap itself is so iconic and so timeless. So we just had a feeling it was gonna do really good.
Yeah, I also think Gap was so, like, they were so amazing working with us, like, styling each outfit to make it very individual and authentic to each one of our styles, and, like, letting us wear whatever jewelry we wanted, and, like, we were really involved in the styling process in general, I'd say. So I feel like that really showed through the ad, and, like, you could tell that every member was very much authentically themselves, and that's always very powerful, and I think that always works. So.
We also saw that with your outfits at the Grammy Museum performance the other night. Talk to us a little bit about what that creative process was like.
Well, we were all so obsessed with those outfits. They were like pieces of Gap clothing that they sort of put together. There were belts, like every part of it was Gap. Even like what we're wearing today, it's all Gap. Like they made me a skirt that I have like pieces of baby skirts, which is insane. But we got to work with young LA-based designers for that, and we sort of like made it very like KATSEYE performance vibe. You know, it was very beautiful chaos, and we just love how versatile like all of these pieces were for us and how we could individualize it. I think that's our favorite part about like the styling, is that it's always like you could tell that it's each person's own outfit, own style.
All right, we've talked about how amazing your choreography is, and I think that this audience is going to appreciate if you would be able to maybe show us some of your latest choreography, which is the Gabriella. Should we do a little teaching lesson for Gabriella?
Yeah, sure. I can count you guys.
Do you know Gabriella?
Yes?
Okay,
I won't say I'm good at it, but I'll try.
Okay, me and Manon will count you guys in.
Okay,
Go for it.
who knows it already? Oh. Okay, so basically, I don't know, this was like a trend a really long time ago. It was like the TikTok hands that go like this. So it's basically that, except your thumb and your middle finger are together, like this. So start off like that. And then, okay, stay with me.
Okay, okay.
Oh, you know, Megan, you got it. She can explain.
All right, so start with your middle finger and thumb, and then you put them together. And then you put your wrists together, just how Danny is doing, just there. Then you start going into it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You spin it into, what is this called? A figure eight infinity. And then you go around, and then you flip your wrist. Then you're like at this stage. Then you go around again, back, back, back. And then you're back at square one. So when you do it fast, it looks like this. There we go.
Y'all are good.
We've got people who are so much fun and such an inspiration. We've only got a couple minutes left here, so I just want to give you a moment. You see how engaged and passionate and amazing this crowd is and how much they love you. So any final words as we part for the night here? Just final words for our crowd and the fans.
Oh,
yes.
we love you, icons, so much.
Thank you for,
Thank
I'm so sorry, go ahead.
No.
Thank you for always showing up for us. Truly, every time we like have something going on, we're like, oh, there's probably gonna be like 10 people there, and then all of you constantly show up for us and are always, I love you so much, always giving us so much love and support and being there for us. And thank you so much for sticking around, and you know, we just love you.
We
truly.
love you guys so much.
We love you so much.
Yeah, seriously, like, you guys, we see everything. We see it all online, and we see all the edits and everything. So thank you so much. We love you guys. We love your support. And thank you for staying loyal. Seriously, you guys are the best. Best icons ever. Mwah, I love you.
I just saw somebody in the crowd here who says their name is Daniela too. Yes.
Oh, okay, I don't meet a lot of Danielas. 1L? Period.
Wait, but she kind of looks like me with my pink hair.
Oh my God, it's us.
Wait, what's our ship name?
Maizini.
It's Maizini!
Oh, the photo of Lara.
What is that?
It's a photo card. They have like photos of us.
Bitch, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I also think.
All right, just a second. Let's let Lara have closing words here. Yes, go ahead.
Icons are so funny. Like, you guys are so funny. You make us laugh so much. And I feel like we have the same humor, which is so nice. Like, you guys always get my jokes. Like, thank God. Thank God. I love you guys. And I also, seeing each of you guys all look so cute. You have colored hair, and you are gorgeous. Like, girl.
Yeah, icons are so pretty.
Yeah, you guys are so beautiful. And you too. I feel like seeing you guys express yourselves makes us so happy, and we just want to make you guys feel like the best version of yourself constantly. And so we love you. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for showing up today. I love you. I love you.
All right. This has been the best, most inspiring conversation. Thank you all for being you. Thank you for being a wonderful group that we can all look up to. We wish you nothing but the best success. We can't wait to see you skyrocket even more over this next year. And thank you for spending this time with us at Teen Vogue.
Thank you so much.